So I'm going to show you the Slake Test. The Slake Test, this is a homemade version, so these are 2 containers. You could use mason jars, and then these are fabric or the mesh that come around citrus in the grocery store. There's 2 different ones here, so this is what I think will be a nice aggregate, and then this one's more of a soil clod, and we'll just see. So you put it in there, and does it hold up to water? So this one looks like it is kind of breaking down a little bit. We'll see, we'll just leave it in there. And so this is another one, and we're gonna try it. We're gonna plop it in here and just see what it does. Actually, there you go. That is kind of amazing. So this one was an aggregate that had the soil structure, and this was just kind of that more compressed, compacted soil. And you'll notice it's still falling. So when water hits it, this is what happens. Raindrops will burst it apart. It has a really hard time holding its shape. It'll be more susceptible to wind and water erosion. Whereas this one right here, we're losing some bubbles at the top, but it is mainly staying put. So this was one of the aggregates that was around those roots, and you can see it has a clump shape. It is dropped, you know, maybe a little bit of soil, but nothing like this one, which is still dropping and kind of falling apart. The difference between soil biology and soil that doesn't have that soil structure, that doesn't have living glues and slimes that sort of hold it together, it makes a huge difference. This one acts as a sponge in the soil. It'll hold water. It will, in the drought, it'll hold on to water in these little pores, whereas this one will kind of harden up. This will crack. It'll have a lot of problems. Again, this is, if you shake this one versus if you shake that one, it's just incredible how stable this one is. Nothing quite like this. I don't know if you can see this at the bottom, how much soil has actually dropped down. It's soil biology in action. So it's been about 4 days, and this is what the aggregate looks like that was still there. So it's still holding together, even though it's really hard for an aggregate to stay submerged for that long. And then this one, you'll notice it's mostly stuck on the bottom. So I just emptied the water out, but there's still a lot of the soil silt below. Here, if I pull it out, let's see. So the difference is quite extreme, and you can see the difference between resilience and non-resilience.